miss there. Bit of a sold out shot there. Who gets a lead court? Oh, just pushes it wide.
Smart.
Oh. He's not claiming it now. He did miss-swing that one. Oh, chance goes a big.
Such a powerful smash, and it comes off the feet of Vives.
Oh, yes, that's good.
And the smash. Kept
there.
in. Montesi again.
Good lunge to get that volley there. Changes up, but it sneaks just in, but
what a passing shot.
too good. Just thought about the smash there, decided not to. Wants to go this time. Didn't cleanly hit it, but there's a gap in the court that she just gobbles up.
Finds the open space. Ferrer with the drop shot.
Oh, wonderful shot to finish. Beautiful.
What a way
Stunning match.
to end the Hop London Padel Open with a drop shot like that from Maria Ferrer, who along with Eugenia Guimet have won the 2024 Hop London Padel Open 5-7, 7-6, 2-6.
Wonderful to see.
There's the smash.
That. Out the park. Nash, but she's there.
She keeps it up.
Oh my goodness.
Out for the game.
Out of nowhere. How's the saying go? Dynamite small packages. Beautiful smash. Gunshot after gunshot.
And that's it. An unbelievable ending.
Soy Martita Ortega y esta es mi pala.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, joining us here for the semi-final of the Hub Tour Grade 2 here in Epsom. With the ladies warming up as we see them right now. Just going through the motions of the warm-up, and then we'll get on to the match. If we introduce the ladies on your far right side, we got Natividad Lopez Diaz, number 92 in the world, taking on, warming up the smashers right there. Born in Malaga, Spain, joining us here in South London in Epsom. Her partner, Ada Martinez, also number 91 in the world. Then on our near side, on this side here, we got our British pair, number 27, Amy Cares, as well as Sarah, LTA ranking number 2.
I'm here with John Leach, founder of Home of Padel. John's going to tell us a little bit about what the tournament is and how the tournament has evolved over the last couple of years to get where it is today. We're at Grade 2 here at the Padel Hub in Epsom. John, how's it going?
It's going great. We're super happy to be at this great venue, Padel Hub, a new venue for them. It's just open. It's a beautiful club with 5 courts, lots of space. And we're the first organisation to come here to host a tournament. So yeah, we're ready. We're super excited.
And tell me a bit about how Home of Padel's evolved over the last couple of years. We've been working together for a long time. We've seen it grow and get better and better, right, since it started?
We have. We started in 2021, running a few small tournaments, and over the years we've escalated. We've made different tours for different types of players. We put prize money up to £2,000 for victory now in this tournament, bringing on all our sponsors, our production team. So every event we do, we're just trying to add another level to it, make it even more interesting for the players, for the spectators, and hopefully we're achieving that.
And at Grade 2, this is what this event is. What does it mean to kind of attract players that maybe haven't played that much paddle? Some people we were talking to earlier have only just picked up a racket a couple of months ago. How important is that aspect of British paddle at the minute, as well as the elite aspect?
It's really important. Like you see this tournament. It's actually a Grade 2, so it's a high level tournament. But the depth throughout the tournament, the depth in qualification last night was great. So it's just showing you that in the UK, that the level's improving all the time. You're getting more people interested. People want competition, and we're really just doing our best to provide a platform for all levels of players to come and compete. And that's great for the pro level players, but also the recreational players. And yeah, just come and have a good time at our events.
They are good fun. And we've also seen some players from abroad, right? There's a couple of Spanish players here. British paddle.
Ooh, bit of an early miscommunication there, but it leads to good fortune. Catches Amy off guard as well. Beautiful volley. That's a good lob right there. Comfortably deals with it and pushes straight forward. That's a bit short, but she does follow it up well. Oh. Good scramble there from the girls. Oh, and just pummels a backhand past the cross court. Wide open space there, and she says, thank you very much.
Well, a very good morning, Chris. How are we feeling for this?
Not too bad.
Semi-final this morning.
It looks like it's going to be a very, very tough task for the British pair as they're playing. They themselves are good quality players, but they're up against formidable international players at the moment. Yet to get on the board with a point as it is, and sometimes like that, it just feels like it runs away from you. Where you're trying to settle in, but they're not giving them the chance whatsoever.
And this Spanish pairing of Lopez and Martinez, 91 and 92 in the FIP rankings in the world, they're the pair to beat this weekend.
100%. 100%. They're also coming off a bronze victory itself, so they're high on confidence, know each other well, play often together. So it's going to be hard to find a chink in the armor for them.
Also their first title on the FIP circuit, that one in France, and the first time I think they might have officially paired together, which will certainly mean they've got the momentum in their favour. The matching kit helps.
Oh yeah, true. The intimidation factor. Oh, that leaks wide as well. So 2-love up, also yet to drop a point itself. They've pretty much gone through the tournament unscathed in the first 2 rounds. Love and love in both matches. So it's been smooth sailing for them so far.
They also cruised through their quarter-final, to be honest, pretty easily. 6-love against Kerry Griffiths and Gabrielle Poole,
Well,
our top seeds. A couple of new faces as well playing in this Grade 2 in the LTA, a couple in the men's side as well that have flown in from Spain. Some guys we were chatting to yesterday from the University of Exeter team that are playing in the University League, which I think the first time we've seen some university players as a team coming up, which is really exciting, the kind of players that we're attracting.
it's good there, Amy, them just taking a second, just talking to each other. Let's slow it down a bit. You want to feel like if at least you lose the point where you force your opponent to win the point, you're okay with that, but you want to feel like settled and really get into it, but yet to score a point at the moment.
Amy now on the serve. Their quarter-final as well.
Not as easy as this Spanish duo. It was 4-6, 6-3, and going to a championship tiebreak that they managed to take 12-10.
Oh, phenomenal
Yeah.
fight against a very young pair that is only improving. So they had a good fight, and I'm sure they had a good night's rest after that one, healing up a bit of sore legs, and hopefully they spark something up now. So far, very clinical from Lopez and Martinez. Not getting caught in a lull, but really pushing the pace early on. No freebies given. Rushes in straight away, goes from one corner to the other, catches the girls off guard, and with that wins the net. Lovely lob from Sarah there. Cheeky little angle. Oh, and there we go. We got a point on the board. Well constructed.
They look happy with that one.
So-
Something, a
so
little
they
bit to
should
hold
be.
on to in this first set, hey?
It's a bit short, that lob. Catches the net on the way through, and it works in their favour. Big apology. Not that they need any luck, do they? Oh, so much power on that smash. Just long on the serve there. We'll have a look at it second. It's better from the ladies. The rallies are starting to extend, and
Great
does get
touch.
there and avoids the net somehow as well. Well done. Beautiful point there. Great get as she runs across, somehow puts the brakes on before touching the net. And I think that's going to be the key for them to at least get a foothold in this match, is to extend the rallies a bit longer. Wonderful lob there. Tight against the glass. Oh, beautiful return. It was very awkward to deal with.
That was such a tricky position. I thought it almost caught the mesh on the other side of the net, to be honest. It might have
Hugging
been
it
a
all
foul.
the way.
But I think you're right. I think try and get a bit more control in the game. Avoid getting in those positions where they can manipulate the corners really well. Because they'll be so clinical in placing the ball exactly where they want it to go, the Spanish pairing. Just the experience, I think, of playing on the international circuit will stand them in very good stead here.
They're used to travelling, isn't it? Travel to new venues, new courts, know how to get quickly your eye in and move on.
But our British pair here, they're also used to competing. You know, we've got Sarah Lockery. She's been successful in a number of different categories over the years. Served as a women captain for the over 40s in the Essex Padel Association.
Loads of experience.
Loads of experience as well. And Amy also nice and local to the area, actually. Involved in a lot of Surrey paddle and tennis.
Oh, unfortunately, just clips the roof on that one. And it is, as paddle is growing here in the UK, and a lot of the guys and ladies are performing well, our background is predominantly still tennis-based. So for them to hold the net, I think, is so crucial to play as comfortably as they can.
That was very interesting yesterday. Actually, I was speaking to one of the other ladies, Rosa, who was competing in the women's tournament. She's Spanish, moved over to start playing paddle 2 or 3 years ago, and was telling me about. You know, I was asking, well, what's different in Spain?
Oh, a bit of fortune there, sorry.
Oh, that's
wow.
okay.
Off the edge, nearly went out the gate. Smiles all around, it was gorgeous. Good to see. Bit of an applause, I love it. But you were saying, sorry?
So Rosa was saying that she thinks the main difference is in the UK, we're still getting out of the habit slightly of playing paddle like we'd play tennis.
Yeah, true.
And she just thinks it's until you start getting kids, I guess, coming up through the ranks and more people starting to play paddle before they play tennis, that's the only way the style's really going to change. But she said it's also very interesting to play against as a Spanish player because you have to really adapt. It's not what you're used to.
Good reach there. Still loses the net position. And here's the part where you want to see the difference, where the defense kicks up, and that's a gorgeous lob. Much better as these rallies are starting to extend a bit, and you can see they're getting deep into the points. There we go, beautiful point.
That's great power from Sarah Lockray at the net. She was in exactly the right position. I think right shot choice, right to the down of the feet of Martinez.
Brings up a golden point. Oh, takes it before the glass. Oh, and misses a crucial one. There's arms up in celebration. We're on the board. 4-1. Beautiful. Takes it early. Does set up the easy one. Oh, unfortunately, just misses that one in the net.
Some good smiles from Cairns and Lockray. I think it's showing, you know, this despite being top seeds, despite being in top 100 in the world rankings, they're not immune to unforced errors here.
Oh, 100%.
I think maybe they've taken to the game in the first couple of games a bit better, a bit more quickly, but I think, you know, as Amy and Sarah just start to work out their game plan and their weaknesses a little bit more, they might be able to get a few games on the board here.
100%, that's where the self-belief comes in, and a bit of an idea of the game plan forward. You never want to walk on court thinking, oh, I'm going to lose this one, I never have a chance. You want to walk on court with a game plan, and if it doesn't work, adapt thereafter. So extending the rallies, giving yourself a chance to see where the weaknesses are, where your strength lies, is crucial to at least form a game plan for the latter part of this first set and heading into the first. Oh, nearly dips that one out. Lopez to serve 15 love up. Goes to the corner, this one. Well defended there from Amy. Oh. Oh, great block. Bit of a scramble, catch the girls.
Great block again from Cairns at the net.
Oh, but just too much spin on the back glass to deal there from Lopez. Notice now they don't only have matching sets, they've got matching rackets as well. Double trouble.
They certainly look professional. They look like they know what they're doing, experienced on this circuit.
And cruise control at the moment, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Oh, sits up though. Lady switches around quickly. For me, this is when it, unfortunately pushes the block quite long, a bit quick on the racket.
This is when you need to be confident in that smash coming all the way back over your side of the net to avoid that little touch. I mean, it was a good block at the net from Sarah Lockley. She adapted well. Just, I think,
Got a bit unlucky.
got a bit unlucky.
That it hit the mesh, isn't it? You've got to time those really well, where she definitely had enough power. Good reactions from her there, as we see. Definitely had enough power to get that ball back over, but just missed the glass, got the mesh, and from there can go anywhere. Oh, great change up from Martinez. Look at this, loads up, and as the girls are sitting back, she says, "Thank you very much, I'll have some." Love 30. They've adapted well to the conditions. They haven't really hit lobs on the roof or dealt with the speed really well. Look like they're home club members.
And you were playing out there yesterday, Chris. What's your impression of these courts? A relatively new venue, right? The setups.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Pretty fantastic here.
100%. So good. We spoke about it yesterday in commentary as well, where the speed is a lot quicker for those of us who've played in Leeds. So the speed is enjoyable. There's a lot of reward for aggressive play, but the roof is quite low comparatively to that speed. So it's quite difficult to get the ball high enough and over to avoid the smash that gives your opponent so much reward. And once you do feel you get it over, it just flies along. So quite difficult combination to balance attack and defense quite well. As that brings up the finishing of the set, 6-1 to Lopez and Martinez. Lopez to start us off for the second set. Pushed it a bit wide. How quickly Lopez is up. So Amy digs out the half volley, but straight away she's got someone to deal with at the net. So if it's not perfect, you're in trouble. So they're just asking the ladies to be perfect all the time, and it's so much pressure to absorb constantly over and over. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. Well constructed point, start to finish.
And you were saying about the speed of the courts here. Why is it that they're so much quicker than the ones that we've played in recently in different venues and things like that? What makes that difference?
So at least we're heading into a bit of a warmer temperature, aren't we? Winters
We
looks
hope.
like it's run its course, hopefully, and with the warming of the temperature, the bounce of the ball increases. So hitting off the glass, all those type of things play a massive role, as well as the surface itself, how much it skids or holds up as it bounces. Oh, beautiful. Oh, there we go. Great rebound just not enough on the smash, and Sarah takes care of it. So it's the combination of the surface itself and the temperature in the air, how much reward there is for a big hitting shot. So usually here, it's your aggressive players will be rewarded for hugging at the net, staying aggressive, staying tight, like we see right there from Martinez. It just never allows you to settle as they're serving 40-15 up.
No, and I think, if anything, this is going to be an amazing experience for Cairns and Lockreed to play against these players. I think Cairns and Lockreed both in the top 900 players in the world, and playing on the UK circuit is fantastic, but it's when you come up against the experience like this that it really challenges you, and they'll learn a lot from this match, I think, as well.
And I think it's crucial. I hope they see it as that. Take your time, soak up where are we falling short. Because it is quality opponents. I don't think they are losing against themselves. They are just being pushed to the limit and realizing, okay, where are the cracks? And we go back home and we rebuild. And we learn, hopefully, from this and improve a bit of their game. Because the best will always exploit those weaknesses that we do have. But I think this is great for British paddle in a whole.
That was a good lob there. She's managing the height a little bit better than the couple that hit the roof at the beginning. Recently found out that the roofs of these indoor paddle venues must be at least 7 meters above the height of the court.
Well, there we go. And obviously the roof is slightly slanting, so I wonder if it's measured on the highest points or the lowest.
I do wonder. We'll have to find that out for next time.
Got you. We'll bring the tape measure out. Oh, good block. 2 of them. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What great reactions from Lopez there. Gunshot. She just blocks it down the open court.
Block, but also seemed to get even more power behind it, even though it was a block.
And in the space. Our eyes were fully open on those. Picking up where they left off. And this is where it's crucial. You can see Sarah them are not attacking quite. Oh, look at once again. Touch on that lob. It's so hard when you feel like you're giving your best and it's just coming back with interest all the time.
Under the cosh.
How do you win a point?
I think if you take a look at the differences in lobs, you could see that one from Lopez. It's going right to the back within inches of the court. I think Lockreed and Cairns could benefit from trying to push these guys back a little bit and then forcing them to play high as well. I think when they get them in those medium close to the net positions, that's where they're going to struggle, because their ability to bring it down fast to their feet is very impressive.
Yeah.
So let's look to see if they can try force them back a little bit more, take their pace out of it, stop them from playing so quickly.
What they're really doing impressive for me is that they can gain the net without the lob as well. So their Chiquitas and touch on their lobs and Chiquitas itself is phenomenal, which just gives them so much opportunity to push forward. Oh, beautiful shot there. Oh, rare mistake there from Martinez. Oh, good shot. Beautiful, but you can see, like you've mentioned, off air that Sarah Lockley is walking gingerly between points, clutching at her back.
Yeah, she definitely looks a little bit uncomfortable in her lower back almost. I know it was a massive day yesterday for them, lots of matches.
Grueling quarter-final for them where they've come through, but obviously a long time on court with a lot of work, and you can see there her sitting down gingerly. That's always a shame to see. It's not nice playing injured yourself and fighting through it.
No, and you sometimes wonder what goes on in the heads of these players. Is it, we're going to push through and carry on? Is it, you know what, it's time to maybe forfeit? But it's not looking like that at the minute, so maybe, well, hopefully it looks worse than it is. Fingers crossed that she's okay.
Tight back or spasm or something that's going to go away in time, or is it something that you just got to nurse throughout the game? And if that's the case, shorter points for them is better, rather than these long, grueling rallies. Yeah, it does not look good. Bit of encouragement there from her partner.
Looks like they're going to keep going though. They've got some fight in them still.
To be fair, I think that's the way to go about it. If there's anything that you recognize, pull the trigger.
And they're just taking advantage of the serve as well. You can see.
Oh, but that's what I mentioned earlier. A great return, Chiquita at the feet, but all she could do is lift the ball, and she's got two athletes just storming at her, trying to finish up that point. Such good touch from Lopez there, and then the power to finish as well. High bouncing ball off the back glass, leaks the error to the side.
Yeah, they're not really letting Sarah Lockley get any advantage from the serve here, even though they're coming in close to the net, trying to win it early. I think they've got their tactic, try and send them straight back.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to keep focus when you can obviously see your opponent is physically struggling to keep your focus yourself, which they are doing. They are true professionals at the moment, where stick to the game plan, stick to what's working well, and move on from there.
Nice, good decision from Amy Cairns there.
Well, Amy should take as much of the balls as she can, and strategically, probably only game plan is to try keep this ball to their forehand side, to just force them to play a bit more to herself. That's a 4-love for Lopez to take the serve on the 5th game. Good return, was an awkward one to deal with. That's good, take those ones. Try, oh, beautiful touch on the side glass.
That was a deceptive one coming off there. I thought Amy had that, she was in the right position, but maybe just a bit too close to the glass, didn't expect it to bounce that way.
And those ones are the crucial ones. I know a lot of tennis players will admit it's your instinct to try cut off that ball before it gets to the glass, where you'll see the people who've grown up playing paddle all their life are so comfortable leaving everything for the glass. And that's your only real weapon to try slow the game down, is leave as many as you can for the glass.
Yeah, you almost sometimes think, are they really going to leave that one?
True, and somehow it comes back with interest as well.
Beautiful placement there from Lopez, right into the corner, so low. When there's no bounce off the glass, even if you're there,
that's good,
it's
well
so
done there.
tricky.
Oh, good defense, really good defense. Keeps it low on both sides. This is shaping up to be a really good rally here. Oh, just push it along. Oh, big gaping gap in the centre of the court. What a return.
Nice from Amy Cairns. She's finding some good chances in here just to take advantage of some of the
Beautiful
gaps,
block.
I think.
Oh, wonderful touch of her own on the lob there, just avoiding the roof and getting it inches from the back glass, but unfortunately ends up still here defending at the back.
It does feel like we've had some better, longer rallies in the last couple of minutes, though. A bit more
100%.
rhythm within the pairings. And
Good defense, beautiful. Staying solid, staying consistent, trying to absorb all this pressure. There would have been beautiful if they could rush that ball in. They are staying solid. Oh, what a point. Beautiful, beautiful game from all four ladies right there. Unfortunately coming second best, but that was a wonderful point. Well played from Lopez and Martinez. We've been joined here for Amy them to try serve and force Lopez and Martinez to serve it out.
it's been a good game to watch. I think Cairns and Loughrea have definitely grown into the game.
Oh yes.
Just by the length of the rallies that we've been seeing, getting better and better as we've gone throughout. I think they've managed the speed a bit better, but I reckon if we had a table of stats and some unforced errors, it would be much heavily weighted towards Cairns and Loughrea. But that's not to say they shouldn't be here competing.
100%.
It's just very different levels of experience here. I think that's the main thing telling these two pairs apart.
Oh, beautiful quick ball there from Lopez, which brings up our match point. First of three. Oh, beautiful defense. Those are the tough ones when you give up your best and it's still not good enough, but that one is beautiful there from Cairns. Stunningly weighted volley, dying on the back glass, saving the first of the 3 match points. But plenty more to face. Oh, leaks wide.
You can see how used to not making mistakes this pair are. They're so frustrated, even though, I mean, look at the scoreline, but
But they expect them of themselves. Regardless of the score, I should not be missing that ball, is it?
Exactly.
But like I said earlier, it's so hard to keep focused when you know that your opponents might be struggling with a bit of an injury, an ailment, and still keeping the pressure up, which has pretty much leaked there. We're back to 40 all, so golden deuce.
Yeah, and maybe they're feeling a little bit of, I don't know, pressure's not the right word because they're not really under pressure for the scoreline, but this is probably the first time we've been at a deuce point in a game and just maybe eager to close it off. And
good defense there, because that was a really difficult ball to deal with right here in front of us in the commentary box.
And of course, they'll be playing either against the young duo, the 5th seed, Chloe de la Mer and Rosie Quirk, or Inez Medina and Flora Sanchez.
That sets it up. Beautiful, beautiful point, leading us game, set and match, 6-1, 6-love for Lopez and Martinez. A wonderful display of absolutely clinical paddle right there from the Spanish pair.
Really hope Sarah Lockree's okay. I think lucky we have a physio on site perhaps to check her out, but yeah, just over 45 minutes I think we were, and they'll be playing in our final.
100%.
Yeah, it gives him a stay. Bit of a sold out shot there. From a reef. Who gets a net caught? Oh, just pushes it wide. Smart. Swing that one. Oh, chance goes a big.